Dr. Ali, and I'm going to talk about a report that appeared today on American Immigration Council. I'm sorry, that basically talk about H1B and basically demystifying all those misconceptions under H1B. And as you can see on the report is named a primer on the program on H1B visa program, a primer on the program and its impact on jobs, wages, and the economy. As you know, with all the immigration debates we are having, a lot of people are claiming that H1B workers are taking the jobs of the non-H1Bs. And this report clearly shows that it's not really the case because the H1B, for each H1B, jobs are created. I think for each H1B, 185 jobs are created actually. And if you look at the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, uh, most of the people who have an H1B are homeowners, and that means basically driving the economy up, and that's what actually brought the economy to its peak, and the technology sector. And without the H1B visa holders, the entire economy will crumble. But unfortunately, based on political pressures, they have reduced the H1B cap more and more. And as you can see now, we are having this lottery. And look at this chart here. In 2006, it took 91 business days to exhaust the cap. That means the demand went lower when the economy went down. And while the economy got better, and it started to pick up, but then it slowed down again in 2010 and 2011, 2012. It took 162 days for all the H1B. There was no lottery at that time, so whoever was coming in first was getting served. But then 2013, after 2013, we started having the lottery again, and within 5 days, all the H1B were taken. And it's 2014, 2015, and 2016. And as you can see here, when we are talking about those years, those are fiscal years. That means it's the 2014 represents the April, when it was filed in 2012, etc. It keeps going on like that. So the myth that this report is breaking is basically uh, there is an increase in college educated born workers in all the cities, and the STEM workers, and that increased the wages by 7 to 8%, which basically is something good for people who graduated from college under STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And how does it impact the rate of employment? Unemployment rates went down over the years, and you can see here on the chart, unemployment went down, and oftentimes people don't realize whenever an H1B worker, for someone to get an H1B, not everybody can get an H1B, and like many people start claiming, H1Bs are reserved for people who are in a specialty occupation or fashion models, but mostly for specialty occupations. Um, you need to prove that the job itself is a specialty occupation. For example, you cannot get an H1B for someone who is just a construction worker will not get an H1B, although there is sometimes a shortage in this field. So H1B is reserved mostly for people, if you look at it, mostly people in the IT industry, technology industry. They are the one who takes most of the H1Bs, and that's something that really kind of has driven the entire Silicon Valley economy. And the truth is that not only the Silicon Valley, if you look at here, many people like Columbus, you have Durham, you have all those places, and they bring innovation to the economy and also create jobs. And more people who know people who are under H1B, H1B holders once at one point, many of them create startups which ultimately employ more people in the industry. So if you look at this report, not only this report, there are many reports out there. The H1B has actually driven the economy and made it actually better. For Silicon Valley is one of them, and now many other states. I myself, as a lawyer, have clients all over the United States, including in the southern states. We have people in H1B even in Alabama, in Georgia, in Texas, a lot of them, Louisiana, you name it. It's no longer just the Silicon Valley. Everybody wants to get a piece of the cake, and then the H1B workers are the one who are really bringing this innovation and this basically this improvement in the economy. But unfortunately, because there's a misunderstanding how the H1B works, there is a lot of bashing against H1B workers. Having said that, of course, there are abuses, but the truth is that if you look at it from there are higher potentials of gain than loss by hiring really people who have talents and people who are really in their specialty occupation, because many of those jobs will not be able to be filled here because we don't have this kind of labor in the United States, and oftentimes we see the brightest coming. I have H1B people on H1B who have patented a lot of their own inventions, and ultimately they create innovation, but also they innovate, but at the same time they create jobs. And what we are calling here, hopefully, is that the Congress and also any president who comes will not take away the H1B, because that will mean crippling the entire technology market, for example, and you name it. There's not, I don't know a single of those technology industry here who which doesn't have at least one or two H1B workers on their side. So the truth is that there is a lot of bashing because of politics and misconceptions, and a lot of people think the H1B workers are taking their jobs. The truth, it doesn't really work this way, because in order even just to get an H1B, the hurdles that you have to overcome is not easy. And we know this because we practice in this area and we see it on a daily basis, including the labor condition application, including the H1B itself, proving the specialty occupation, proving that there is a real work for this for the candidate who is under H1B. All this really kind of shows that all this really show that H1B workers is a necessity to this country. And this report, which is on the American Immigration Council website, proves now that it is a fact that H1B workers actually create jobs instead of destroying them, and also creates innovation. And we call on Congress to actually increase the cap, and hopefully for more people to be able to bring more innovation, create more jobs. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to point out all those points, and this was such a good report that I wanted to really kind of cover all it. And you can find the link and the link of this report on the bottom of this YouTube video. And hopefully, if you need any help with your H1B or for your workers, give us a call 510-742-5887, and you can visit our website attorneyonair.com. And now I thank you all for the H1B season just pretty much is opening up tomorrow, and I wish best of luck to all the H1B visa applicants. Thank you, and if you like this video, please subscribe and comments under the comments. And again, everything I'm telling today is my opinion, and you should contact an attorney if you have any question. Thank you.